Alright, hello and welcome back. I checked it out and we do not have any Dumma Boys out tonight. So we're just going to grab a quick dinner rather. Go to bed, get breakfast, and then
Tonight
we're actually going to have a pretty jam-packed day. I'm going to start off by going and talking to the gypsies, get information on the Destiny spell, which will launch the next major event in the game. Let's see, what's for breakfast this morning? Garlic souffle. I don't know that much about cooking, but garlic souffle doesn't sound very appetizing. I've been wrong before, though. Perhaps it will be an absolute delight. The world may never know. Unless you, yes you, go out and invent this garlic souffle. Take care of this wyvern quickly. Hopefully we can avoid getting poisoned. Excellent, we did. Finally, remember to take the not slow route to the gypsy encampment. Head over here. And let's go listen to some wolves howl for too long.
Welcome, welcome. What next will this handsome Giorgio ask of us?
I think it's Gorgio and not Giorgio, but I could be wrong. Alright, so yes, we need to ask Magda about Arana. And specifically, we need to ask about her staff.
The staff of Irana has a great deal of magic. It protects the town from the undead. Although, between you and me, the townspeople do not know it. But I had a vision of it one night. I heard it speak in the dream. It told me how it protected the town and of its destiny spell. When the staff spoke no more, I saw a most beautiful crystal floating in the air. The staff touched it, and the crystal shattered. Oh, that was all I saw.
Tell me more about this destiny spell.
In my vision, the staff said that it would guard the town until it cast its destiny spell. That one day, someone would bring a dead loved one before the staff. That person would trade his life force through the staff. The dead would rise, alive and well, though the one who gave his life for the dead would never know. That would be a true sacrifice, done with foreknowledge and with much love. The staff still stands in the town, so I do not think anyone has been willing to make such a sacrifice.
Fair enough. Well, we just so happen to know someone who is dead, or at least undead, and I think there are a number of people who would be more than willing to trade their lives for hers. So, let us return now to the castle, and we will speak again with Tanya. She has hopefully been happily playing with Vanna, her doll. And perhaps now, in addition, we can reunite her with her family.
using your
And wouldn't that just be swell? Let's see, I think this is the fastest way. Head up through here. We don't need to worry about any traps or anyone listening in today, I don't think. If we do, well, such is life. Go through our ghostly specter.
You-
Makes us shiver. And now... Oh. Continue through.
You hear?
Is the room? Let's find out. Let's listen.
You put your ear up against
Alright.
the door.
Oof. Think this way.
You hear?
I just did this, and yet I still have trouble remembering. No, that's not right. This heads down to the dungeon and that bookcase that we have to mess around with.
You hear?
This way.
It doesn't. You hear?
Very good. Alright, and now we actually just need to sleep because we need it to be nighttime in order for
Up.
her to be
After some-
awake so that we can talk to her.
Up.
Otherwise, Toby will just simply slam the door in our face.
Up.
You know, we could be a very, very lazy hero.
Up.
A lot of sleeping on this job.
Up. Up.
And again, we are a thief.
Up.
We shouldn't be
Up.
the most hardworking and noble.
Up.
Generally, should be looking for the easy way out, I suppose. Let's head inside. Hey, Toby didn't slam the door in our face this time. That's nice. They must really like us.
Hello. Vanna is so happy to be back with us now.
That's nice.
He's our friend now.
Alright, let's tell her about the spell.
You tell about Irana's staff and how it can make Tanya back into a real little girl again.
I like the staff. It always made such pretty flowers in town. You say it will make me all better and I won't be a bad thing anymore?
You nod your head.
Oh, Toby, I can see my mommy and daddy again. Toby asks, what else will the staff do?
Funny you should ask.
You try to explain about sacrifice.
Toby says he understands. He says you should take us to the staff now, so I can be with my mommy and daddy again. Oh, it feels weird here. Kinda happy. Icky. I'm scared. I know you'll protect me, Toby, but who will protect you? Okay, Toby. I'll protect you.
A weird voice sounds in your mind.
Death and life are now before me. That for which I am destined awaits me. The sacrifice of life for love. Your love for the child is great.
You see Toby silently nod his head.
Will you trade your life to give life to the child? Will you die willingly for the one you love?
No, Toby, no!
So shall the sacrifice be done. So is the sacrifice complete. I am again the staff of Irana.
I'm so sorry, Toby. I didn't protect you too good, did I? I love you too, Toby.
You take the sobbing child in your arms and carry her to the inn. You awaken her parents and are overwhelmed by their gratitude and joy. It is long before you manage to escape to the peace of your own room for what is left of the night. You awaken the...
That is a scene that will always
I must think.
tug at my heart, as it were. I always loved Toby.
You eat your plate.
I don't know how.
And he proved himself to be the
You have brought
noblest
real
of
joy
all.
to Mordavia by
Yeah, that's fine.
the days.
And I always wanted there to be a way to somehow save him, but alas, that would make his sacrifice for naught. Maybe at the very least they could make it look like it wasn't quite so painful. Looks like he's being tortured as the kind of magical power courses through him. Alright. And we'll just go let the gypsies know.
In my dreams last night, I heard the Irana staff speak. It said the sacrifice had been made, the dead had risen, and the living had died. When I awoke, I feared it was you who made the sacrifice. I sent Davy to discover the truth. He climbed over the wall and started sniffing around where the staff had been. He became scared when he caught your scent there, but then he scented you going with the child to the inn. It is not our way to be concerned about outsiders. You have certainly become more than an outsider to us.
Oh, that's nice. Alright, we will tell about Tanya.
You tell about Tanya, Toby, and the staff.
So the child has been restored to life through the sacrifice of Toby, and the staff of Irana is in your possession. Oh, with this, you have undoubtedly angered someone very powerful. I would be very careful traveling at night if I were you.
Fair enough.
You say,
May your luck.
Alright, now, would you believe it? What we need to do now is waste some time until it's night again.
after...
I'm gonna wander around a bit. See if anything will attack me.
After...
So I get just that little extra fighting training as we make our way back to town. Hey, there we go. Ooh, a Necrotar. And one more. There we go. Gotta love the kind of heavy metal battle music.
After some...
If there's anywhere I feel safe sleeping, it's with a giant undead dog that I just killed sleeping next to me. That doesn't make any predators wary. I don't know what will.
After... After...
Hey, there we go.
After some...
And now it is night. Let's climb inside. Heck, we've made kind of a trend of it. Let's keep sleeping for... Oh, I forgot that he was going to climb in bed.
After...
dinner.
You get a fun.
Alright. Let's see if the double keen,
You unlock.
Domovoy, rather, is going to be here tonight.
Up. Up.
We still have 3 or 4 more sleeps to get to midnight.
Up. You'll get.
Maybe not. Let's see if it's late enough. No, not here. Alright,
You unlock.
let's go to bed for tonight. And we should be getting a letter, I believe. Excellent.
You awake.
Let's see what the letter says.
The note says, "Meet me at the castle gates tonight. We have much to talk about. Katrina."
Alright, I guess we're going to the
Sounds-
castle. Alright. We're going to go to the gates tonight and meet up with the lovely Katrina, who we still trust implicitly. Of course.
Good.
Alright. Let's come down here. And I'm pretty much going to do the same thing we did yesterday, which is to wander around, sleep once on every screen, and try and get a fight or two in before the before night settles in. Enjoy those hawks.
Up.
Could go visit the Rosalka, but unfortunately, as I mentioned way back when, there just isn't anything that we can do for her. What do we got? Oh, a bunny! Vile, deadly killer rabbits. What if these things are supposed to be like rabid? In which case, the number of bites we've taken from them, it's not going to go well.
After. After. After.
Okay.
After.
How are we doing on time? Alright, beautiful.
After.
Let's head up to the gates. Oh. It's evening.
After some.
Whatever. It's good enough, apparently. Now it is true night. Ooh, what do we got? Hello, friend. Would you like to view my fine daggers? They're for sale. Alright, good. Now let's go see Katrina. What is this?
How nice of you to come. I'm afraid I accidentally signed the wrong name to your note.
How could you?
It's been ages since we last met. Come here and let me look at you.
It's Avis. Ooh, make thief sign. Let's try that.
You adopt the traditional. No one sees.
Oh, fair enough. Could apologize to him. Let's apologize. Seems very thiefy that we might try and sneak away and trick him into liking us.
With the utmost courtesy, you apologize to Avis for having killed him in a horrible fiery death back in Russia.
You destroyed my plans of world domination and ended my life, turning me into a mere vampire slave for Katrina. I will have my vengeance upon you both.
I'm sorry. Say hi.
You smile and say hello to Avis.
I hate cheerful people. You have no power against one son.
I'm just going to go to the running animation.
I have summoned the hounds of death. Now we shall see whether you've kept up with your running lessons.
Usually I like to just stand and take it, but as a thief, I think we're better suited to trying to run away. Hey, we actually escaped. I have no idea what happens if you truly escape, so let's just get caught.
You fool! Did you really believe you could get away from me?
I'm just saying, I pretty much did.
Probably blame me for all the problems around here, don't you? You understand nothing. The Dark Master is the cause of all the woe that is here. The Dark Master brought you here against my better judgment. The Dark Master made me what I am now, a Nosferatu. But I shall spare you that fate. I will mercifully end your miserable existence. Then the Dark Master and I will call forth eternal darkness, and we will no longer be limited to travel at night. Together, my master and I will create an army of undead, and we will conquer the world. Pity you won't be there to witness this. You cannot stop us now. You will never find your way out of this dungeon, and only a stake through the heart or more magic than you will ever have can stop us. You will die, knowing that you were destroyed by the Dark Master. The sun now rises, and I must go to my rest. You too shall rest. I will not allow you the chance to escape your fate, or to use that stake and hammer I torment you with here. Weapons of my destruction so close at hand, yet so far. Sleep now.
You find yourself falling asleep. You wake up from what you thought was a nightmare, only to discover that it's only too real.
Yes, Avis taunts us by...
You don't have the strength. You don't have...
He left us with our stuff, apparently.
You open the lock on the chains easily. It seems your foe has underestimated you once again. It does seem odd, though, that he didn't bother to remove your backpack.
Yes, so... Avis has left us in an easily escapable situation.
Pick up the heavy hammer and store it in your...
And made it very clear that we have the
you take
weapons
the wooden stake and
needed to kill a vampire. And then made it clear that the
now
true
that you
threat...
look closely, there does seem to be something a bit odd about the design of the Iron Maiden.
The true threat is the Dark Master, Katrina.
You're in a lady's richly decorated bedroom. The coffin, where there should be a bed, seems a bit out of place.
Kind of want to search this over here, because it's very thiefy, but instead we'll just go visit Katrina. And we'll do the only appropriate thing, of course.
Now's your chance. You lean over the open coffin and kiss Katrina long and hard on the lips.
Perfectly appropriate.
Suddenly you find yourself totally unable to move.
Although maybe short-sighted.
What? What are you doing here? How dare you? You break into my home, steal away my child, kill my servant Toby, and then return to kill me? After I befriended you and helped you, some hero you are. I should leave you here to rot. I should let the rats gnaw your bones while you hang there. Give me one reason, one excuse why I should not leave you here to die.
It would make me sad. Ooh, whipping. Let's try and tell her about Avis.
You tell her about how Avis...
Avis. Yes, that does sound like him. He cannot harm me directly. I am his vampire master, after all. Plotting against me and trying to use you are very much his style. But it was not Avis who stole Tanya from me! You broke into my home and took my child away! Why should I show you any mercy?
Well, we could point out that Tanya is now happy with her parents.
Try to explain what you're doing in Katrina's bedroom.
Oh, is that what I want to
Trying
talk
to
about?
find an exit from the dungeon. Just couldn't pass up a chance to look at the helpless vamp. I have decided that I still have a use for you. Alive. If you help me, you may still manage to leave Mordavia without my mark upon you. I want you to seek out the 5 missing Dark One rituals and return to the castle. Together we will summon the Dark One and bring eternal night to this land. You will help me, won't you? Or must I take more drastic measures to assure your obedience?
I will totally help. Fully on board.
You tell Katrina that you'll do anything, anything at all, if she'll just let you go and not rip your throat out.
Very well. But because I can never completely trust you, I will make certain you carry out my bidding.
She now
By
casts
my
a
will, I
geas.
geas thee. Thou shalt seek the hard
I don't feel
ritual
like
of the
listening
dark.
to her sing,
Thou
but she
shalt
tells us to
return
collect
with
all of
these
the rituals.
ere 3 nights pass, lest ye suffer. Thus is your gift. So go and return with the ritual soon. I would not want you to suffer after all.
And if we take longer than 3 days, things don't exactly go well for us, but we already have all the rituals, so we can just head back immediately and take this one long, just one long walk back to the castle. They watch us come in and then somehow are immediately in this room. Very impressive feat.
Oh, what a good boy you are. You would never do anything to hurt me, would you? Unlike some others I could name. So, you have returned with the rituals. Good. Very good. We will journey at once to the Dark One's cave. Soon, it will be forever night and I shall never be at anyone's mercy again.
I love how her vampire self just has this crazy poofed out hair. As opposed to...
Avuzel,
Yeah.
hear me, great Dark One. Open thy mouth that we may enter.
As opposed to the, you know,
Open thy mouth.
hair hanging down when we meet her. All I can do for you, Shadow. You will need to perform the other rituals yourself.
We will be watching you, so do...
The last ritual remains with the High Priest. You will need to take it before you begin the other rituals.
Sounds
Please,
good.
be careful.
Aw, she still
Yes.
cares.
We would hate
Shut
for
up,
any...
Avis. No one likes
Enter
you.
now, and good luck.
Avis, you're a real bully. And then they poof away. Alright, so we are going to try to do this one last thing. We're going to do it thiefily. We need to hang down here, or maybe it's over... Yeah, it's over there. This is what remains of the last Borgov, who decided to join the cult of the Dark One, and having spent all this time down here in the essence of the Dark One, he has been transformed into this bulbous monstrosity.
You pick up the book and read it. It is the diary of the last boyar. It seems that the thing in the pit was the last boyar. Being a servant of the Dark One didn't do much for his looks or disposition. On the last page is the thing you have been searching for. The ritual of essence. Now you have all the rituals, and the summoning of the Dark One can begin. The book crumbles into dust in your hands moments after you memorize the final ritual.
Alright, let's
You don't
climb back out.
actually-
the other character classes, you would normally fight this creature, and you can, as a thief as well, if you disturb it, or if you are not stealthy enough, but we will try to stick with the proper thief-like behavior for the time being. Let's cross this rope. Be such a slow climber sometimes. Alright, very nice. Let's head back into this room, and we will end things here. And when we return, we will go about performing the rituals of the Dark One and enter the end game state. But until then, see ya.